I feel so pretty. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Today, we're gonna test something new because there's some excellence in the market, and I want to do something where I want to spread more positivity. I know a lot of us have got hype because we like complaining and cussing items that aren't great, but in the same breath it's really important to come and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So that is what we're going to do, and we're trying something that is £4, honey. £4, $6.50 if not $7 for my US followers, and it is the new Makeup Revolution concealers. I have seen these being talked about everywhere. I think Holly Boom was the first person who I saw who did a video about this, and I think Alyssa Ashley has also done a video about these, and these are Makeup Revolution. Now, seeing as you know we are throwing Tarte in the bin for the foreseeable future, we need alternatives, and supposedly this concealer is the new alternative, and I'm really excited to try because the shades are actually popping. They've got a ton of shades and they're all in the drugstore, which is really hard to do, so good on you, Makeup Revolution. Hello. And then I wanted to do a little bit of a versus, you know, high versus low. And there's also the new Urban Decay. These are the all night concealers, waterproof concealers as well. So I wanted to try these out, you know, try out my little £4 ones, try out my £20 ones, and see what I think about them and how I look and how I feel in them. So yeah, you know, we're gonna get rid of the hate, and we're also coming back to the season of love. February is about to be here, so I wanted to share some love to you guys too. So I'm gonna be doing giveaways from now until the end of February, so you gotta make sure you're subscribed, obviously, leave comments, and also follow me on my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my Twitter, and be interactive, leave comment, and I will be picking people at random. I usually DM people or I respond to their comments. Even on Snapchat, I'm like, you're a winner. You will hopefully be one of my giveaway winners, because I love hearing from you guys, you know, and connecting with you guys, and that interaction is very valuable to me. So I think I've waffled on enough. Let's get in. I'm gonna go in with my So I'm gonna go in with this moisturizer. It's a fancy moisturizer. This is from Dior. You guys know I love fancy skincare, and I'm gonna share more skincare stuff with you guys in the future. And if you don't know, I went to Shanghai with Dior, and I'm not gonna lie, they gave me a lot of free goodies, and I was like, thank you very much. And the products are amazing. It's really high quality, bit more pricey, but you know, invest. I did get mine for free, but you guys know I invest in skincare. You guys might know one of my biggest issues is I actually have dry under eyes, so they can get quite wrinkly, especially if I've been itching them. And so sometimes when I concealers, I can look like I've attached a bag of gravel under my eyes, like sandpaper. Listen, we will not have gravel eyes in 2018, so a little moisturizer goes a long way with me. I also feel like I need to start bringing tea back to my videos. I always have a little tea, but I just haven't kept it in shot. But you know what, we're gonna just bring a tea in. I'm drinking herbal. It's raspberry. I'm using like my 50mm lens, which I rarely use because it makes me like a pie, but we're here now. Okay, so firstly, let us swatch. These concealers come in 18 different shades, and in the drugstore. Like, this is levels, you know. They must be doing really well because it's really not easy to do that. So I've not gone for the darkest shade. The darkest shade is 18. So I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Here we go. Boop. That is shade C11. That is shade C12. And I feel like that would be my actual under eye shade. This is C13. C13 is beautiful. Here's C14, which is a nice dark neutral color. Here's C15. I swear I would use that as a contour shade. And C16 right here. I actually think C16 is lighter than C15, but it's a lot more red. Okay, Makeup Revolution, you tried. So this is basically just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 18 shades. The rest of the shades are lighter, but it's really interesting to see how they're looking. Radiant, darling. Right, let's see what it's like on. Okay, so looking at this, I feel like I want to go in with shade number 12. No, shade number 12 is looking too light for me. Let's go in with C13 then, which is quite yellow. The coverage is full. That coverage is full and ooh, ready to mingle. Ooh, it's creamy. Hello. You don't need a lot of this. Do you know what? I might add a touch of C12. Just a touch, just to judge, just to lighten it for me a little bit. What's that blending power looking like? Listen, any kind of pore that was under there has just been dissipated. It evaporated. Such full coverage. Bags be gone, bags be gone. Beautiful. I mean, there's not much more I can say. This is beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna let that settle in for a little bit, and then we're gonna try the Urban Decay on this eye as well. The one thing I feel like with concealer, you can apply, but I feel like you can finish the rest of your face and then you might see one, you know, lizard dry creasing eye happening. So it's good to just, you know, see what happens afterwards. So this eye looks airbrushed, like this looks like under eye filler. Let us try the Urban Decay. I'm gonna swatch them and then we're gonna find my shade and apply. Right, so for the Urban Decay, this is the All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer. Waterproof is very, very interesting. And basically there are 14 shades and I've got 4 shades here, which I'm going to just give you guys a little swatch of. Let's just get into it. This shade is medium dark neutral. This shade here is medium dark warm, which is way more up my street. This is giving me matte formula. Matte, 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 matte. This shade here is dark golden. Dark is beautiful. This looks a lot more like the shade 13. The next shade after that is extra deep. Wow, there was no gradient there. So I don't have all the shades. So that shade there in the middle is called dark golden. And then there's also a dark neutral and a dark warm. And then there's deep neutral, which I don't have. And then I've got extra deep neutral. So I feel like there's a couple of shades that I don't have in between. I didn't get them in my PR. A couple of shades in between that I think would help there be more of a gradient, because that was a big step. But I'm not mad. That is a really nice deep dark shade for sure. Right, so I'm just going to go in with the shade dark golden, because I think that one looks the best on my hand. Yeah, that's full coverage. You have to be careful. You need to not do too much. I'm just going to press that in with my beauty blender. Okay. That isn't moving. That is not moving. Whoa. Can you compare that to that? That is coverage. Very, very different, aren't they? This is really warm. I like a warm coverage. I feel like it's drying quite quickly. You've got to move. Yeah, that's really good as well. Right, I'm just looking real close, like really close. This side is a lot warmer. Actually, I do really like this side as well. I really like the warmth of this concealer. It's definitely a drier formulation, so I don't know how my under eyes are gonna handle it. I feel like this has like blurred out my pores a little bit more. But this one does cost £20, you know, and this one's giving me good. It still looks amazing. So let's be and finish the rest of my face, come back and set and see what this is going to look like. I'm just going to go in with my Kevyn Aucoin. This is my Skin Illuminating Foundation. Just get that all in the skin. So down the bridge of my nose, I'm going to use a Makeup Revolution one, and on my chin, again, it's still very full coverage. You cannot go wrong with that. And then on my forehead, I'm going to go in with the dark golden from Urban Decay, just to double check. So the colors are actually quite far from each other. They're not exactly the same. This is a bit warmer. Okay, so my battery just died and I've had to wait. So I'm hoping that it's still just as blendable. And yes, concealer is doing good down here. But yeah, that Urban Decay isn't moving, you know. Oh Lord, it's really just stiff as a board up there. I feel like that Urban Decay concealer, it dries really quick. You have to move quickly on it. There is no waiting around. But That's now blended in really nicely. It took a little work, just a little work. Yes, coverage. Coverage on all sides. I know you guys like the lighter coverage on me and that kind of jazz, but you know, when I see like cement face, I'm very happy. I like it. Should we contour with these then? Let's contour with these, because Makeup Revolution has C16. Yeah, relatively dark. Yeah, wow. Beautiful. Blends in really nicely as well. Okay, this is called Extra Deep. I think it's gonna be too dark. Yeah, it's very rich. Not gonna lie, it's like chocolatey dark, like dark chocolatey dark. But you know what I did? I just blended it. As you can see, it's on a cooler tone than that contour. But they both still work really well. Again, the Urban Decay, it's a much drier formula. It doesn't move as much as this one, which can be a good thing if you hate when your like concealer or your foundation moves, you know? I like to have a little bit more time to work with because I'm leisurely when I do my makeup. I have a phone call, I have a meal, I have a gourmet meal in the middle of doing my makeup. I'll be talking to Monique for hours, you know, and then it's a new day. I look flawless on most fronts. But what I should do is show you how I like to set them. I guess I put on my lips. Now my whole face is done. To be honest, I feel like both sides look gorgeous. This side is warmer than this side, but this does not look ashy. This is really nice. In terms of like creasing, again, I would say that this side is creased more, but it's not creased more than normal. And I haven't set my under eyes, so we're about to set ourselves free with some powder. I'm gonna use the MAC Patrick Star. I've actually been using this powder quite a lot and really loving it. Just give that a little pet. I feel so pretty. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. And you know, your girl actually likes the Wilder from Glossier, so I'm just gonna use that. I feel like it's the perfect powder for my skin tone. And I love this brush from L'Oreal. And I'm just gonna go in with some MAC Mineralize. Don't sleep on classics, people. Don't sleep on classics. Okay guys, so that is my finished look. That is the Makeup Revolution versus the Urban Decay. Oh, I didn't even set. Let me just do a little set, you know. Face set, concealer, amazing on both fronts. They're both amazing. I look flawless. I mean, I just gotta say it. You know, sometimes you gotta be like, I look good. Like, you know, I'm so gassed right now. I'm just gonna pare it back just a little bit. So finished look. I love it. I think it's fabulous. I think both concealers performed excellently. Again, I think where's going to be nice. I'm going to try and get back to you guys and just show you my finished look like at the end of the day. But I've got to say they're both beautiful. This one's a little cooler, but it's not ashy. It's not great. It's perfect. But in comparison to the Urban Decay one that is actually quite more yellow and rich, it's different. Very different formulas. This dries very quickly. It's more of a matte and it's a full coverage. This is full coverage, a little bit more creamy, and you've got a bit more time to work with it. I feel like this is more like daytime slay and this is nighttime queen. Like, you know, there's two different sides. That's what it's giving me, but I look fabulous if I do say so myself. Like, come on somebody. I'm a fan. You don't need Shape Tape anymore, you know, there's options. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully if I get back to you later on, we'll see what my wear's like. If I don't, make sure you're subscribed. I will be doing giveaways up until the end of February, so stay interactive, leave comments, leave likes on my Instagram, message me on Twitter, all that jazz. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching guys, bye.